Hey there. I'm trying to do my first live stream here. I am absolutely unaware how to do it, but I will try my best. Yeah, for some reason I cannot turn it. It's kind of funny because I have a big stick with me and it looks like I'm fighting someone or something with the stick, like samurai, because I just am walking the street with a big stick and carry it horizontally. So this is kind of crazy, I would say. I don't know how to use it in the way I need. But anyways, welcome to my live stream. This is my first live stream, yay! And I will show you a little bit of my life here on campus, the fraternity field, where I live and work. Here it is. And I work here as a resident director in one of the frat houses. So my job is making sure everyone is safe in the house and watching some events, like the students don't get too drunk, and if someone gets in trouble, call 911 and things like that. So this is a safe life safety work, and we are trained in multiple ways, like first aid training, mental health training, police training, things like that. Yeah, but each of us has a special project besides that. So this year I'm doing academics, which means I'm checking the grades. Students send me grade requests and I respond with the grades. And also I meet with some chapters to foster their academic success and help them make presentations and stuff like that. So, and also this is fun fact for you guys. So this field where I am currently walking is called graham cracker. It's like a cookie with a lot of little holes in it. So I will try to show you now how this looks like. So you might see these little holes that were called graham cracker. So yeah, let's go on and move to the campus with me. And so my plan for today, the weather is nice, it's sunny, and I made coffee, so I will be just basically walking around, talking to you and drinking some coffee. And then hopefully this will get recorded. I don't know, but hopefully it will. And then when it's done, you can go back and see what was Sunday like in College Park, Maryland today. Okay, so let's cross the street. Try to show you some campus here. So since no one is watching, I actually have a question that someone asked me, and I will try to be answering these questions as well as I can, and we'll see if someone joins me and asks something else. But for now, I've been asked if I was to change something in my life, what would that be? I think this is the type of question if you live your life again, would you change anything in it, or would it be the same? Would you want to change it or not? Oh, by the way, we are approaching public policy building here, and this is one of my favorite gates. It has the sounds, and it tells you different stories in different voices.
We saw our community struggling during COVID, so we decided to help. By the end of our first year, we served about 3.7 million meals.
Yeah, so the campus, they helped COVID victims, I would say. And this is great because I'm the one myself. It has been like a horrible pandemic for me. Hospitalized like 11 times and still walking, but surely not the same person I used to be before. But yeah, let's go back to the question and look at ourselves here because it's kind of mirrory. Yeah, if I had to change something in my life, I'll stop to drink some coffee here. What would that potentially be? I don't know. My life has been very different. I most of it worked at the universities, at higher education institutions, worked with students, worked with professors, with university administrators, and it has been different. But I really overall love the whole university environment and how people come to discuss books and work with data and work in different languages, and this is something that always been attracting me in this field. And also I love working with students because students are usually like the most creative people. They come from their home cities, from their home countries, and they are very much oriented to goals in life and achievements. So they have a lot of energy, and you can feel the energy. Like when someone has this energy, you can definitely feel it. So yeah, I don't know if I had to change something in my life. Yeah, I think maybe I would not spend as much time in the same spot and change my life more often than I did. Because when you move, you sometimes realize like, why haven't I done it earlier? Why am I only doing it now, for example? Yeah, so probably yes, the answer to this question is I would be moving faster in terms of leaving one place and heading to another place, or leaving one job and heading to another job. Because if you don't like something, if you don't feel comfortable, you do not necessarily have to break yourself to sit into, like, to fit better into the place where you're not happy. But sometimes you have to be honest with yourself and leave this place. And I wish, like, when I was younger, I wish someone have told me that information, because I never actually had enough courage for that. Like, I would wait, I would suffer and hope for like everything changes itself without my intervention, just by itself. But it didn't happen. And like, as an adult, you realize that okay, that was only you were the one in charge of changes, and you were the one person who wake up one morning and say like, come on, we are not doing this anymore, we are doing something else, we don't believe in this, we believe in this, and this fits us much better. And yeah, if someone is waiting like for a partner or for a magical wife or husband to come and help them in their life, no, this is not what this whole thing is about. it's about you, and this is your like responsibility to change your life at some point if you feel like it. So yeah, that was a hard question. So my like full response is that I wouldn't change like the whole thing. Like generally I was happy with places I've been to and people I've met, but I would not probably spend as much time in the spots where I spent this time, you know. I would change faster. Yeah. And also I think I wish I spent more time with my elderly. Like my grandmother, she passed away in last December, and I miss her, and I realized like I spent a lot of time living with them in St. Petersburg, but I still feel like every time when they're gone, every amount of time spent with them is not enough. That's how you feel. But yeah, I think we have to go on. I will drink some coffee and then we'll go see like a little bit more of campus and see McKildin Library, because I think it's one of the like good spots on campus and there are people there and students like to hang out there. There are a lot of events like in front of it. It's pretty cool that there is like no one on campus today, so we get to see it like authentically how it should look like. So yeah, let's just walk, and I think if I turn the camera you can still be able to hear what I am talking about. So yeah, I don't know, so continuing to answer this question about like what would I change in my life if I lived it again. So I would spend more time with the closed ones, and I would probably not stick into some old locations where I didn't feel happy, where I pushed myself to staying there just for some reasons that I think they were artificial, like in a sense, and I think that it wasn't like 100% why I needed to stay there. So you do it because it's scary. I leave the place where where everything is in this place, and you of course, because our brain works this way, like landscapes and stuff. But yeah, so I have two people watching. I wonder who. Hello people. Talking to myself thing for 15 minutes, so I'm glad you're here. Happy that you are. So I'm showing the McKildin Mall and like the campus and answering some questions. And today I have one question. The question is about what would I change in my life if I had to live it again, or something like that. Oh yeah, hi-fi. Oh, can't wait to see the library. Yeah, let's go to the library. And I think it's good that I do this live stream on Sunday, because like there is almost no one on campus. Very few people walking. Can you hear me guys when I turn the camera away? Are you still able to hear me? I don't know. Okay, I'll just continue. Let's just walk. So yeah, I actually like this emergency thing. I will show it to you. So we have this like blue thing. You can, like, if you're in trouble, hopefully not, but you can come here and press emergency button. And I think this is important, because like if someone is trying to hunt you and follow you, you can run towards this, and they are afraid of the thing as well. Well, so I like that they have like a bunch of them on campus. So yeah, here is another building. So I think we had classes like in many of these buildings so far. We have our work meetings. So this is my third year in College Park, and I think I have been into half of these buildings that surround me on campus. Yeah, usually like on Sundays we meet for Spanish class, but today we did not. So that's why I have this like time for streaming and walking around. And also today is a Super Bowl. So I guess people will be gathering in the houses, like in student dorms, student facilities, to watch the Super Bowl. And probably they already started because I don't see anyone now. Yeah, so show you a little bit of this. So let's just, I think, reach the library and see if it's open or not. And that would be my first end of my first live stream experience, because I have never done it before. I have no idea like what is supposed to be in this format. But I'm the kind of person with, the attitude of beginner. So if I do something, I understand it doesn't work, it's not why I would quit doing it. So I will definitely be doing streams again, I think probably inside. But like my idea was to show something on campus, like not just talk, not be, a boring talking head. But as you guys watch this, maybe you think of some questions that we need to talk about. I would be happy to do that. Sometimes I go to the library on Sunday. Like today I have to look for Cuban novel. Like I'm taking a course this semester on Cuban investigations, and I want, like, one of the assignments is to read a novel about Cuba. So I will be reading Ernest Hemingway. I have to decide between like two novels of him, but if you have any recommendations of any other books, you're welcome to give them to me, because The Man and the Sea is Hemingway's most famous book, and I think he got Nobel Prize in Literature for that, and that's about Cuba. So my idea is to write like a paper about this novel. Okay, we're almost there, and I love the whole architecture of this library. Someone is entering, which means that it's open. And I will show you the studio and the view. Here comes the studio. So hopefully if we leave to the graduation, we will take pictures with the studio, because that's what everyone does here. And also let's see the main picture from the library. I kind of like it. I think it's calming me down. Even if I don't like sit here and do something, it's just calming me down. I don't know. And also when the weather like is snowy, the landscape changes, and it's cool to see how the landscape is different. So I think I'll just walk into the library, show a little bit of library inside. Footnotes, cafe, study lounge. And the service desk. Okay. I don't know, since I don't have any other questions from you guys, I don't feel like I want to talk to myself anymore. So let's finish for today and think of questions for next Sunday live stream. And thanks for being with me. Have a nice weekend. Many hugs to you all. Thanks for supporting me in my live stream.